Thanks for joining me today. I don't know what I want to call this. Maybe Mindful Moving Monday, something. I wanted to pick a body part and go through just somatic mindfulness, maybe a body scan is words that you've heard, through each body part. So today I wanted to go through the hands. There's a lot we can do with the hands. They're pretty much the most distinctive thing that makes us human compared to our closest ancestors, the apes and monkeys. Mostly because of our opposable thumb. But that's not the intention of today's video. Today's video is to go through just a quick body scan of your hands. Now, a body scan is a intentional mindfulness presence with something. So having your hand resting on your lap like this, do you feel the lap underneath your hand, and does your hand feel the lap underneath it? Like, do you feel the sensation from each body part into and from the other body part? So with our hands, we can go through a little bit of anatomy, and then as I guide you through that presence with your body parts, we can use that anatomy to help maybe anchor us into that place. So with our hand, we have 4 fingers, a thumb, a palm, and a wrist. With our fingers, we have 1, 2, 3 bones in each. In our thumb, we have 1, 2, but we have this goofy little bone more down here. In our hand, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, if we count this one, 5 bones that go into each finger. It's like a ray that follows itself up all the way from, where the carpal bones begin. And then in our wrist itself, we have 8 carpal bones that align itself in a not so linear, but linear rows on top of one another. And that's what gives us this circular movement, as well as just our general base of our house and our wrist there. So with each finger bone, you get these motions into this curl, flexion, and then out of it into extension. They can come towards each other and away from each other. They get these oblique movements. And then your wrist, of course, can move kind of independent of your forearm muscles. So these can move without your 2 forearm muscles having to move, and that will be maybe that'll be a separate video. And if you place your hands palm down on your laps, we can start to close your eyes, or you can keep them open and just your focus gazing in something in front of you in the room. And we can start to tap into what our hand is feeling. Now, the obvious answer to what our hand is feeling is our legs. But can we go deeper into that feeling? Can we lean more into what that means? Is there a different sensation maybe you're feeling? Maybe a temperature, maybe a movement, a twitching, or a throbbing. Maybe there's like this electric energy. Sitting here with it for just a few more moments, tracing it and noticing where your hand is talking to you, because it's important information. And then next, bring your awareness to the tips of your fingers. Right where that nail just extends off of your finger. And then bring that line from on top of your hand, from the tips of your finger, all the way up each finger simultaneously, the back of your hand towards your wrist. And imagine that as like a golden light. It can be your other hand, but the intention of this is just to feel it in itself without that external stimuli. So imagining this light, golden light, filling the whole back of your hand. Are there any parts of your hand where that light doesn't move smoothly? Take note of it. Right hand, left hand. And then let's go back to the tips of our fingers. And let's then trace the palm side of our hands. Letting that golden light shine your hand between where it's resting on top of your thigh. Sensing what you feel on the palm side of your hand, and maybe there's a difference between the back side of your hand. And then next, I invite you to flip your hands over so your palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Trying to bend your fingers from that most end part of your finger where that joint bends. And then following that momentum all the way inward towards your palm. And then bring the thumb, bending that first joint, second joint, and then all the way in towards the palm. Squeezing your fist closed, squeezing, creating energy, feeling the outsides of your hands maybe starting to squeeze or pop. Feeling that hand become alive. Maybe feeling that energy surge up your forearms towards your elbows. Maintaining that squeeze. Connecting with your hand, feeling your hand. Hopefully not digging your nails into your palm and hurting your hand. On your next exhale, shoot your hands open. Squeezing your hand open, feeling that expansion in your hand, your fingers. Feeling what that difference feels like in your forearm. Feeling the skin stretch. And then gently release your palms back towards your thighs. Noticing that sensation in your hands, noticing maybe a new lightness or vibration or energy circulating through your hands, your forearms, your fingertips. And enjoy. If you enjoyed this video with me, click the link below or leave a comment and tell me what you experienced and how you felt. I'd love to hear your experience. If you noticed any pain or any discomfort with this, maybe we can dive deeper into what that pain and discomfort means together as we work one-on-one as a private coaching or private client-based services. All my information is in the comments below, in the description below, excuse me. And I look forward to hearing from you and working together. Thank you.